talking A-game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of Showtime. Let's do this. Knocked loose. James. Finger roll, finishing with finesse. Yes.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Leonard. 4-3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
It's LA Clippers ball. George in a matchup with Boogie. For 3, his first effort off the mark. To James. LeBron James. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 1. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he hits the second. Almost settles for a 2-of-3 trip. James into the front court. Leads 1. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Davis. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Turns and slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Clippers have got it. Leonard. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
LeBron with it up top. The score 12-8. Fires the 3. LeBron James. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And 2 for AD. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Across the timeline comes James. They trail by 2. Even to Zubats. Snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
He made his first effort, but not that time. To Leonard. And a throwdown.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Leonard. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Deep left corner. Baseline drive. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Beverly. To Paul George. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. To George. JaVale McGee with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Nothing going here on that drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me. That's a foul.
Leonard to Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc.
To number 10, Jared Dudley. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Caldwell-Pope. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here's James for 2. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
Nah, it's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
He throws it down. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Here's James. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul. Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. James to Caldwell Pope. Got it to go, and the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. George sizing up Cousins. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To George. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To James. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 23,
It's LA Clippers ball.
entering the game.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
James off the mark. Here's Leonard for 2. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Leonard. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
DeMarcus Cousins, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. A big finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Baseline drive. Paul George to Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Lakers at the controls right now. James, he's got it for 3. To George. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Cousins. Short jumper misses. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And count the basket inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
From the painted area, won't go down. Great feed. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Off the mark. George to Leonard. Not that time. LeBron with it up top. His team up by 1. Danny Green, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Beverly to Paul George. Trying to cash in. The shot by George won't go down. Great pass to set it up. Ah, the monster stuff. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For LA, number 23, Louis Williams.
To Leonard.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 7.
And finishes strong.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Nothing going here on that drive. Ah, rocking the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
The assist from number 7.
Leonard to George. Kyle Kuzma pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in one.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
James knocked loose. Clippers have it. Footer at the buzzer. He's looking for that touch. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
To Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. Terrific vision. Shot by Caldwell Pope. No good. To Leonard. And the Lakers have the rebound. To James. Knocked loose. LeBron James. Tough matchup against George. For 3. Tough shot. He hits.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard to Paul George. And he finishes at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Oh, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Stepping in for the Clippers, number 20.
James to Cousins. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Caldwell Pope. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Count it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Cousins. Great look and vision. Anthony Davis lets it fly. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Leonard to Beverly. Leonard to Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
LBJ with it. Scores from the post. Beverly into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Paul George goes to the right side. To George. layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Kyle Kuzma. Had a chance, but it's no good. Leonard to Paul George. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Footer for the win. No time left in this quarter. No separation so far. It's all even. All right, here we go. Overtime underway. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins, knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Williams. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
LA Clippers with the basketball. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Clippers have it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
James to Danny Green. James, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Can't connect from in close. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Cousins throws it up. Slams it down.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Clippers have the basketball to Williams. Nice pass to set things up.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
James to Danny Green. And the Clippers have the rebound. To Williams. Harkless to Williams. Harkless. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Williams. JaVale McGee sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
LeBron in a matchup with Harkless. Knocked loose. It's James. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Flushes it home. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Here's LeBron for two. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Leonard. It's a big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. James to Cousins. Clippers have got it. George. To Williams. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's Leonard for two. He had all day